Good morning. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Cards. Cheers. Okay, I cannot see if anybody's joining me, so I hope so. Good morning to you if you have joined me. I wanted to be able to connect a little bit more with you guys, so that's why I'm doing the video. I'm starting the video this way so I can make a mess on both sides of my table. So I wanted to talk about a couple of things, and I am super excited because it's celebration time, and we've talked about celebration and we've talked about all the free goodies that you can get. And I want to remind you guys that you can even get free stuff if you do a prepaid subscription with Paper Pumpkin. So if you get 3 months worth of prepaid Paper Pumpkin, it's $63. So that qualifies you for level one, which is a $50 freebie. Now, there's also a 6-month subscription, which saves you $1 for each month. That's $114. So you get a $100 or a level 2, one of those, or you get 2 of the level 1s, which is $50 a piece. So great perk during celebration because you want the Paper Pumpkin, and I'm going to show you some Paper Pumpkin stuff. Super, super cute. I also wanted to remind everybody that the die cutting and embossing accessories are available. So we've got cutting plates, and we've got that, if you're getting the new 3D embossing folders with the original Big Shot, then you're gonna need that embossing folder plate. And lastly, I wanted to bring up that coordinating product release is 2 weeks away. So the die cuts for the ladybugs, the die cuts for the little critters. Let's see what else. There's the die cuts for that birthday cake. Actually, that's next on my list. I want the birthday cake. And then I also wanted to remind everybody that I actually have a 3-month schedule. February, March, and April is actually already planned out. So if you need a schedule, then comment so that I can shoot that email out to you. But let's talk treats. I told you I was going to talk treats, so we're going to talk treats. Okay. I'm kind of nervous, you guys. I hope that this is going okay. I hope you can see me because I don't have my iPad hooked up. So I want to talk treats, but I want to talk Paper Pumpkin treats. So I'm going to be super honest. And Paula will attest to this. I know she's here. Wasn't super excited about the I'll Be Yours kit when I opened it. Little too alternative for me. And you guys know I love an alternative. But how super cute are those? Right? Now, this, and I'm going to show you, because I have a couple stashed over here. Here is the little treat holders. And they've got those little flowers on them. And then here is the treat holders with the bees. How cute is that? So I got to playing around a little bit yesterday, and I do a lot of 3x3s, but not for Valentine's Day. I do 3x3s to stash in my purse, and you guys know that. I am a big preacher of having little acts of kindness. That's kind of how I take it. But how about changing that little 3x3 into a little matchbook with a candy in it? What do you guys think? Cute, Super cute, right? I did not, all I did was a little trim of like 1/8 of an inch on the flat part on this right here. And that was it. Glued a little candy bar in there. Super easy to do. And then, I don't know if you can see, but that's actually the bag. Right there. Remember the bag? There's the edge of the bag. So I punched it out with the coordinating punches. So, super cute treats. Okay, so what else could you do with these? You guys know that my treats I do for my studio classes. But why couldn't you have a little stash of treats and brighten somebody's day? I mean, really, there's only a little mini candy in there. It's not like it cost me a lot of money. So, and I'm going to make the treats anyways. Why not? I'm going to actually make up some more of those and I'm going to put them in my purse. So I want to challenge you guys to, and I'll give you the directions in a post tonight on how to make these. I'm going to challenge you to pass out 5 of these little matchbooks. Now you don't have to do them exactly the way that I do, but 5, and there will be a prize. So, oh, speaking of prize, oh shoot. I forgot to grab what's going to be next week's prize. Don't forget, you got to hit that button down there. And you get a pack of cards from me. Last week's winner, and I don't know if she's here. I hope she is. Jan, you were last week's winner. Yay, Jan. All right, guys, I'm going to go around to the other side of the table, and we're going to actually do some work. So hang on, I'll be right back. Going around. Good morning, Lynn and Paula. And I'm going to assume that, oh, April's here. Hi, April. Hey, Corrine. Hey, Nancy. So glad you guys could join me. All right, guys, close your eyes. I'm going to cover the camera because I got to move the camera down. Let's see, how do we do? Oh, not too bad. All right. Trying not to do too much moving. I don't want anybody getting sick. Okay, so glad you guys could join me now that I can actually see who's here. What do you think of our little array of color here? So Saffron, Mango Melody, Calypso Coral, Coastal, Cabana, and Bermuda Bay. Pretty good? Yes, I hope. Hey, Lynn, you know, we're having stamp camp today. You should come down. Could make up a couple of cards, and not like it's oh so far to travel, just so you know. All right, I gotta move my coffee because I know I'm gonna make a mess. All right, so what we're gonna do today, I meant to take or to print a picture, but the Global Design Project is doing a challenge using a rainbow of colors. And I love this combination. And I know, sorry, earthquakes. I'm rolling on the floor. I am loving this punch. This little 5, it's actually called the Small Blossom Punch, which is free. You can get this with $100. This is a level 2 order. And then I also am going to bring in the metallic thread and the coordinating sequins. This is a level 1 item. This is a level 2. So we're going to be using some of these sequins in this pack, which helped me designate which colors because it's So Saffron, Calypso Coral, and Bermuda Bay. So Saffron, Calypso Coral, and Bermuda Bay. So this is going to be our array of color that we're going to use for our card today. But here's my question to you guys. Do we want to use a white card base? That's my question. White, I don't know. I was perplexed about that. That's when I need the help. I've seen a lot of the challenge cards already have white card bases. You guys know I'm not a big, huge white card base fan. I know I'm one of those. And I'm bringing in my craft white. But this is going to be, I want to try something. So should we or should we not use white? We can do white. I'm kind of digging that. Or I'm assuming you guys can hear me. The other color I was thinking of doing, we could do white or we could do Crumb Cake. You guys know Crumb Cake's my go-to color. So we can do white. Can you guys hear me? I hope. No comments. White or Crumb Cake? That actually went a little red. I hope you guys can see that. All right, I gotta get my trimmer. While I'm waiting for responses, keeping in mind that this is just the card base, Paula says Crumb Cake's on her desk this morning. Okay, thank you, Lynn. I wasn't sure. So let's see. White went a little red. Need to find Crumb Cake. Old Crumb Cake. Or we could do the stamping even. In Crumb Cake. That actually takes me a little darker than I think. I'm thinking white ink with a Crumb Cake base. Okay. So I need to wash this up. Hopefully get that red out. And we're going to flip that over. I'm going to try this again. And we're going to do white flowers in each color. There we go. Lynn agrees. Crumb Cake works for me. Okay, great. One in each color. So do you guys like the new intro today? Kind of different. I put my big girl panties on today. Okay. There's the flowers. I think I like the flowers in the white, and I think it's just going to add a little pop. Morning, Kim. It's going to add a little bit of brightness. Now remember, this is craft white, so you're not going to want to touch it right away. As far as rubbing on it. I know and I'm being super careful when I'm doing the punch-in for this. Because we want it to dry. So stinking cute. Okay, the only hard one to see was this Saffron. But I think because it's so light in color. Oh, and yes, Paula, it's all about the scraps. You know it's all about the scraps. All right. We are going to move this out of the way. And we're going to fold this. Here's our card base. I even got up. You guys would be proud of me. I got up this morning. Joe and I had breakfast and I cooked. Table's all ready for stamp camp today. And we're going to close that white because I know I'll stick my finger in it. Got treats for stamp camp today. I'm super excited. And you guys, you know what? I think here is the stamp set. Now this Thoughtful Bloom stamp set is also a level 1 item. This one. And I think we're going to pull this here. And I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to kind of random with that in the white. Helping to bring the white from the letters. Oh, yeah, but here's going to be the challenge. Find a block because I'm all set up for camp today. Paula, remind me I need to get some more blocks, would you? My unofficial secretary. So how random? Thinking we're gonna go edge here, and this is just, I'm shooting from the hip, girls. There was no plan. Oh, Lynn, I was very busy. I actually was a busy beaver yesterday as well because I had camp was all prepped and ready to go. I've been working on stuff for our retreat, ideas for that. So I've really been busting. Really, really. Yeah, Joe's home and I cooked. It's funny, isn't it? All right, so what do we think about that? I think I'm kind of liking that. Brighten it up a little bit. All right, so here's another question for you girls. And I have to be careful when I say that because last week we had a guy join us. So do we want to do strips of this paper? Just skinny strips, like 1/2 inch. I'm going to cut a couple while I'm waiting for you guys so that I can give you an idea of kind of what I'm talking about. I like that white on there though. That looks really cool. All right, so I'm thinking 1/2 inch strips. And they're going to be kind of random, is what I was thinking. As far as lengths, half inch, half inch. So, hey, Paula, too. Hopefully Jan will be able to watch the replay, but we got to remember that she has, I have a stash of cards for her. And don't forget, you guys, that button right there. You got to hit that to get the prize. Because, you know, we love when everybody learns something. That always makes it more fun. All right, so there's strips. These are all half inch. And I was kind of thinking like mango. Something totally different than what we've ever done before. Something like that. And then what we'll do is we'll put the flowers on the end of each one. What do you think? Can you see that, I hope? I think I can zoom in a little bit so that you guys can see. Oh, maybe not. Okay. And just do those little strips and then put the flowers on. And then we can put rhinestones in the center of all the flowers. What do we think? Something totally, wow, we've never done anything like that before. What do you think? Apparently Lynn likes it. Very good. All right, what do you think, girls? Kim, Paula, Nancy, you've been really quiet. Where are you? Corinne is really quiet too. My guess is Corinne is double dutying. Okay, Nancy says looks good. All right, well, I'm going to pull the flowers off and get the tape runner out. And I think we are a go. Houston, we are a go. Oh, we're not going to do rhinestones, you guys. We're going to do the sequins. That's what we're going to do. That's what we'll do. All right. Easiest way is, I'm actually going to cut this, you guys, because I want to be able to do the baker's twine too. So we're going to trim this up just a smidge. Just like that. Going through twice. And then we'll lift this up just a smidge. Just like that. How about that? Look at that. Nice and clean. And look, I have another card base right here. Morning, Bee. All right. And we're going to use both twines at once, which is why I put the Saffron at the top and the Bermuda Bay at the bottom. Let's see if I can not throw the baker's twine on the floor. And I'm thinking, do you guys think once around is going to be enough? Or should we do a second time? Good idea, right, Paula? All right, guys, so are we wrapping a second time around, or do we want just the one? And actually, you know what else? Ooh, I just thought of something, you guys. I'm going to change my mind. Big surprise. Here's what I want to do. I think I separated the twine. I'm going to bring this around twice. And I'm going to tie a bow down here. Oh, I need my reverse tweezers. Gonna tie my bow. If you guys don't have reverse tweezers, get them. I'm telling you. Huge, huge bonus when you're bow tying. We're gonna shorten up that just a smidge. And then scissors, scissors. And then we're gonna tie the other one, the blue one, up at the opposite side. Around and round we go. Just like that. And then tie that up here. What do you guys think? Cute? And we're gonna change the orientation of the card. We're gonna do the orientation this way. So, do you guys agree? We'll stick this bow up a little bit better. Two bows too many? Two bows too many? Oh, Lynn likes it. Corinne says it's beautiful. Okay. All right, then we're going with this. We're going with this. Oh, and the snowflakes are getting bigger. Yay. If you guys haven't tried the reverse tweezers to help tie your bows, Paula's right. Total game changer. All right, so there's the bows. Here's our, and now we're gonna put the flowers back once I find them all. Oh, they're there. And I think that Paula, I don't have a Calypso Coral twine. So I think we're just going to do the two. Need to get out my dimensionals. I've been doing so much. You guys have gone through a whole package of dimensionals. You guys know how much I love my dimensionals, but actually I think for these, all right, so here and here and here, here and here. Okay. Dimensional the flowers or no? Dimensional, we could dimensional 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And leave those as regular glue dots. Thoughts. And then we're gonna do the sequins in the middle. Maybe just do those two because we've already got highlighted a Bermuda Bay in that one. I don't know. What do you think? What do we think? There we go. That's better. Just 3, Kim says. Anybody else? Yes, Paula, it is very good to be your own best customer. All right. Anybody else? Kim says 3. And I'm thinking it is going to be these 3. I'm looking for comments from the Peanut Gallery. Oh, Lynn says 3 too. Okay. And then we'll just do glue dots on these. Oh, hey, you guys. I don't know if you've seen this before. I know I've done it. Take your pick tool, okay, with the stylus ends. And I want the big stylus end. I have my piercing mat. And we're going to take the 2 that we're putting the glue dots on. Oh, shoot. I have to put a big, and we're just running a circle. What did I get in that? Might have to cut another one of those. Round and round, just to make it pop up just a smidgen. Yeah. Gotta make sure I can get a big enough sequin for those. That white, I think, was still just a smidgen wet. So it pulled the color off. And then we're gonna take the putty end and we're gonna pick the sequins we wanna pull. Super duper easy. Oh, perfect, that sequin's nice and big. And then, let's see. I think that one's gonna get the coral one. And again, we're gonna do super big one. Just like that. And it was my fault, you guys, because my end was sitting in a container, so. All right. So mango on the mango. Coastal on the coastal. And then So Saffron on the So Saffron. Calypso on the Calypso. And Bermuda on the Bermuda Bay. Just like that. And do we want to do, I think we should do more sequins in these other 3. What do you guys think? Why does that sequin not want to sit? There we go. Definitely sequins in the other ones, right guys? I think we're going to do little sequins though on these 3. So I'll put, and I'm just using the multi-glue, and I'm going to do the same thing using the putty end of the Take Your Pick tool. And we're going to put, and I'm going to have to switch my tips because I need that poker part. Okay. There we go. Yeah, oh yeah, I like the littles, definitely. All right. We'll put the coral in this one. And a little Bermuda Bay one without that coral in there. on that one. There we go. Does it need anything else? Definitely more. Okay, good. Gonna let those sequins dry a little bit. Get those in there. In the middles. Definitely, oh my gosh, you guys, that turned out so cute. Now, normally I wouldn't put my dimensionals on this way. You guys know that. But I don't want to mess up where the sequins are. So we're going to do it this way. One in the middle. No saggy bellies. All right. Sentiment. You guys get to pick the sentiment. Do we put a sentiment on the front? I don't know that it needs one. I think there's enough going on there. I think it looks super cute. But what do you guys think? Get rid of this piercing mat. Sentiment on the front or just on the inside? No sentiment, Corinne says. Okay. So just on the inside. So what should we put on the inside? This actually would be a super cute happy birthday card, I'm thinking. Wow, those tails on that one are just a smidgen too long for me. Just a smidge. There we go. Just on the inside, Nancy says. On the inside. Do we agree that happy birthday is a good one? Let's see what happy birthday I can come up with real quick. Actually, no, that's not big enough. Oh, let's see. Goodness knows. Oh, here's one. How about birthdays are the best days? How about that? And then here's the next question. I like the sentiment. Which color? Kim, you're right. It could be a cheer up card. But I'm behind on my birthday card sending, so I think I'm going to do birthday cards. I have, I want to finish out my month strong, so I'm short a couple birthday cards. Should we do the birthdays are the best days in the Bermuda Bay or in the Calypso Coral? And that'll be just the sentiment. Simple sentiment on the inside. I like this sentiment because it's a little bit bigger. I'll show you. It's a pretty good size sentiment. It's one of the reasons I like it. Here is Bermuda Bay, Kim says. Paula says Bermuda Bay. See, there's how big that sentiment is. It's a nice size sentiment. All right, Bermuda Bay it is. And I think, actually, the other thing I'm bringing the white back in. And we're going to, we're going to stamp the sentiment first. that to sentiment, and then we're going to put some Whisper White craft ink flowers around it to kind of coordinate with the front. What do you guys think? Maybe if we're lucky, oops, maybe I can get the sentiment straight. I've been a little crooked lately. Very good. I'm glad we all agree. I was thinking the Bermuda Bay too, but options are good, right, guys? Options are good. We all like options. But I'm so glad that you guys come around to my way of thinking. Okay. And we'll do that there. And that there. Remember, hold down for count of 3 when you're using the photopolymer. You'll get a crisper image. 3. Unless, of course, it's me. Right there. See? Oh, well. All right, guys. That's our card today. Does anybody have any questions about what we did today? I did pull in the host code here. If you can't see it, I will, I'll make it bigger here. Hang on. There's our host code. So if you have anything that you need to get, please use this code. And don't forget, you order from me on that host code, you get presents. I love presents. Here's our GDP challenge card. Super excited about that. That turned out so cute. Definitely super cute. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right, guys. For those that are coming to Stamp Camp today, travel safe. I heard Joe start the truck, so I think he's hooking up the snowplow. Not that we need that. If you missed the beginning of the video, I started off in a new way, so you might want to go back and check that out. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. Have a great day getting crafty, and don't forget that button right there, if you learned something. Bye, guys. Have a great day getting crafty. See you next week.